mention Wes Ray Robinson's birthday. His 100th birthday mean to you and to us as a community?
It's momentous. I'm happy to be around to celebrate with Ray on his birthday.
Yeah.
Known him for a few years now, and we always have a good time. Have lunch once a month together with another group of guys. And he's a historian, you know.
Yeah.
He knows more about history than the books even have.
He's an archive.
He's an archive.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for taking a couple seconds to talk to me, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Talk for a minute, Ray. Catch you for a second here. Ray Robinson, you are, in my book, a hero. And I think in the book of everybody here today, everybody's ever known you a hero for your service to our country in World War II. But I think the story really is about your entire life and how you've been selfless and visionary and compassionate and instructive and a guiding light for everybody that's come in contact with you. So first of all, happy 100th birthday. Thank you so much.
And thank you very much for that, Al. You've always been a friend of mine. Thank you very much.
Reflecting on your military service, when celebrations like this come up, what do you think about, say, from being in Italy during the war? Does that flash in your mind at all?
All the time, Al. It's a really great question. Because when we landed in Livorno, we heard shots from the big gun. I just knew it wasn't going to be a happy ride. And I lost one of my best buddies. I might have mentioned that to you in a conversation once before.
Yeah.
But thanks to the good Lord.
You landed with the LST? Were you on the LST?
Yeah, that's right.
Landing from the sea to the shore. Under fire.
Under fire. I mean, and
was it daytime or nighttime, or what was it?
It was daytime.
Daytime, okay.
And I had no idea that I would ever make it back here to the American shores. I never thought that.
It was that
more
horrific.
than once I thought I would die.
Okay.
More than once. And I saw so many good buddies of mine who didn't come back. And I thank the good Lord for that. And I've said to numerous people, why am I still here? And all of these great guys are gone. I think about it all the time. And so it was a great ride, Al. I made it back here. My mother didn't want me to go. And more than once she said, why do you want to go fight for a country that is not fighting for you? Because at that time, racial segregation was brutal. And living in the South, like I was in Texas, I got a full blast of it.
All the time, right? Every day.
All the time, absolutely. But thanks to the good master, I made it back, Al, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for being back. All the friends I've met, my wife, my children, and to be 100 years old, Al, and watching my family develop. Looking at my two grandsons, you met them, Josh and Jordan. And
you got an amazing family, starting with your wife, with Mrs. Robinson, but you and your family, your kids and your grands, absolutely amazing. And you guys are legacy makers. I mean, extraordinary.
And Al, I have to say this to you, and I say it from the bottom of my heart. My family, we are fortunate to have you as a friend. You've been my friend for years, and you will always be. And I'm thankful for that.
Well, I'm honored to have you in my life, because I talk about you all the time. You're my hero, Ray. So I'm glad to have you on the front page of Insight News in Cropper. Sorry that I didn't make it to the Vikings tribute, but that was beautiful. But we're going to be spreading that video across the country through our network, and the story that's in our paper will also be distributed around the country. telling your story is a great American story that simply must be told.
That is
And that's our duty and our obligation and our pleasure.
Al, you'll never know how much I appreciate that. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. That is just absolutely wonderful.
Well, we did this back when he was on his 97th birthday. We're doing it again today. And Ray Robinson is not only one of the greatest generation, but he's a decorated World War II veteran, a man who fought against racism and broke the barrier. And his heart is just so big. Everybody who meets him, you can't help but talk to him. Mm-hmm. And my father's not alive. He's a World War II veteran. He's not alive today for me to honor, so I'm honoring Ray Robinson as a second father to me.
And everybody loves Ray Robinson. Yep. He's an institution, really,
in
Twin Cities.
He was one of the most incredible men that I've ever met. He exudes a personality that encompasses everybody.
Great.
It's like he sucks everybody in.
Yeah.
Hometown hero, 99-year-old World War II veteran, Ray Robinson.